Today we're going to be taking a look at 8 tools that you really need to pick up over this Black Friday, you guys. I've got some awesome tools, some tools that I've been using a lot here lately that I've been loving. A lot of them you probably haven't seen yet on the channel because I've been using them, trying to get them ready to do a review on them. And then at the end, I'll show you 2 bonus tools that aren't really tools. They're just things that I keep with me every day to make my life a little easier. You guys like, subscribe for more stuff like this. But let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start from this end down here. This is the Racketeer's wire bender. Now, what's so special about this is it takes a 1/2 inch square, so you can put a ratchet in there so you can turn it. But basically what this does is it allows you to bend wires. So wires go in between there and you can use it to bend your larger cables. I believe this takes up to 250s. This thing here is an absolute beast and it'll save your knuckles, that is for sure. But this thing here, it's a great option because you guys know how difficult it is to bend those large wires, especially in some sort of cabinet where it's just tiny. But this helps you really get a good bend in there where most of the time your hands aren't strong enough to, and you don't want to put your pliers on there, obviously. So this one here, great option, gets really tight corners for your larger cables. Great option from Racketeers. This baby here is from Makita. This is a 9/16. They also have a 7/16, but it's a long, hollow shafted nut driver. And obviously this is to run your nuts up on your all thread. It's got the 12 point in there. It's an impact bit, so it takes 1/4 inch impacts. This thing is awesome and it's a game changer. I've seen everybody create these like fake versions of this where they weld pipe onto a socket and do all this other stuff. This is really just what you need. It's a 12-inch piece here, which is perfect, just enough to get up to your second row of strut. So this thing here is an absolute beast, you guys. Definitely worth checking out this upcoming Black Friday. Look at that, just a solid construction. And this one's from Makita. You guys, pick this up. I've had it for a while, but I just started using it again. I found it in an old bag and I was like, what? Next up, we have the Weha Hammer, you guys. This is a cool construction. It's a very light hammer. I believe it's 12 ounces. It's got a flat head on it all the way so you can get into corners. It's got the flat prise so you can pry up all your staples, pry up everything you need to pry up. It's got a little plastic bumper here for when you miss, because everybody does. I don't care who you are. It's got a plastic back to it so you can pound on the wall and not leave too many marks. And then the handle is all rubber. It really looks sweet. Hammers are one of those things that we don't find a lot of very electrical specific or like what you would call just like cool hammers. And so this is one of them that I like a lot. It's the one from Weha, you guys. Now these babies here are some new offerings from Diablo. They're their new blades. This is the amped steel demon. This is the 6-inch. It's perfect for conduit and for unistrut. So these things, it's a carbide teeth, you guys. This thing is an absolute beast. I've got one in my reciprocating saw right now and it just shreds through unistrut. It's been a fantastic option. And then they've also got this one here that's an all-purpose. Basically, it's more of a wood blade. This is the 9-inch blade. It's got carbide teeth. It's great for PVC and pretty much anything, but it's really great for wood, that type of stuff. It's an awesome option, you guys. These things are absolute beasts. So check these out, you guys. These are part of their new Red Series blades. Then this one, you guys have seen this one on the channel, but these things are expensive. So if you've been putting them off, it's time. This is the Weha Joker wrench. Now, this is the version, it's the only version that I really love. It's offset, it ratchets, and it rotates, okay? I don't like the ones that don't rotate. I need to have the offset to it. And then it's obviously got the open end here. But this is the 9/16. I also have the 7/16 here. These are just what I carry with me every day. But the ratcheting function on these is fantastic. And obviously, to switch sides, you just switch over the little lever. They have holding functions on this portion here. You guys, they fit so much better. They're a fantastic. They are like by far the best wrench I've ever used. So you guys have to check these out. But They're expensive. Like I said, that's why it's time to pull the trigger on Black Friday. All right. I'll leave a link to the set that I got in the description so you guys can see just what set it is, but it's definitely worth having. They are color coded. The 7/16 is blue, 9/16 is purple. These wrenches are just a phenomenal wrench, you guys. Next up on the list, also seen on the channel already, but you guys, this is the Vessel powered driver. This is a screwdriver, so it locks in manual. This thing is awesome. First of all, I love the fit, okay? The fit, the ball, it's very unique, very different. I like the way it fits. Very ergonomic, but with this little switch, you can screw in or screw out. This is a fantastic option. It also takes 1/4-inch bits, so you can use a bit holder, use the 1-inch bits. I prefer these longer bits. This gray is a high speed, and it's got some lower torque than the black one. The black one is not the high speed, but it's got a higher torque to it. So depending on which one you want, whatever you're looking for, it really depends on what I'm using it for, but I do tend to use the black one more often, which is why it's up right now. It's also got this little light on the front, which is fantastic to help see. It's literally an impact, but in your hand. It's perfect for device screws. The manual function, the fact that it stops and you can use it as a regular screwdriver is my favorite part of this, because obviously you can't do that with an impact. You can't do that with a lot of things. So this is a great option, you guys, and it's a cool tool to pick up. It's very, very handy. I find myself using it very frequently. Coming in at number 7, we have this level from Tough Built. You guys, this is the adjustable one. So it's not the electric one. They do have an electric one that's very similar, but it's got some great magnets on the bottom here. They're incredibly strong. Just like incredibly strong, but you can change the degrees. So if you want it to be set at 0, you can have it set at 0, but whatever you set it at. So if my pipe is this random angle and I need to find that angle, I can set it to 0, and then I can go bend another pipe, or I can go do whatever I need to do on my other piece of equipment. That's the part that I really like about it. It's super ergonomic. It's small. It's all metal construction, so it's super well built, you guys. This level here is a fantastic option. I love all of this stuff from Tough Built, and it does turn all the way, so you can have it set at whatever angle you need it to be set at. And then our final tool is also from Tough Built. It's this Hawkbill knife from Tough Built. It's got a little flip out here. This thing, I find myself loving this. This blade is awesome. It's got a little curve to it. It's a Hawkbill. It's great for stripping wires. It's got a little liner lock that locks it in. The handle is ergonomic. It comes out well, and I don't have to worry about my hands slipping. It's got a great clip on it, which is super, super nice, because you don't find yourself, it doesn't slip out and it doesn't get stuck either. But it's got quite a bit of space there on the back side. It's also got a little place for you to press it out with your thumb if you need to press it out instead of flipping it out with this back area for whatever reason, if you're like that. And then finally, these bonus tools here. This first one is from Oite, and it's a charging case. It's got a flashlight in it, which you can operate from the case, but it's also a portable charger, so you can charge your phone, your laptop, whatever. It tells you the percentage here on this. And it also, the flashlight pulls out and has different modes, as well as in the case, it has different modes, and it gets super bright. This recharges the flashlight 3 times, the case does, and it gave my phone more than a full charge, so it does last for quite a while. It looks great. It looks like a little flip-up lighter, which is fun, but I just have been keeping this in my bag with me at all times so I can charge stuff, and it doubles as a flashlight. And then next up, you guys, this is a titanium utility knife here. It flips out so nicely. This one's from Exceed Designs. It is rather expensive because it's titanium, so this is definitely less of something that you're going to just buy off a whim. But if you're into this kind of thing, you guys, the action on this is so smooth. Takes utility blades. This is the Tyrant V3, and this is just a solid matte black, but they've got a bunch of cool different designs. It's got a little liner lock here. That's how you close it. It's got a clip on the back here, and it is super sleek, super well designed, all titanium. What an awesome product here from Exceed Designs. You guys, those are the 8 tools that you should for sure pick up this Black Friday, because they'll make your job easier and they're awesome. I really do love this stuff. I've been loving using it. So you guys, Check it out. There will be links in the description, you guys. And if you haven't seen my video yet on the 10 tools that I use every single day, you guys, head up to this video and check those tools out. You're going to want to pick those up as well if you haven't already. But remember, you guys, it's all for his glory, and I'll see you guys on the next one.